Hi, my name's Tiarne, and I'm part of Power to Change at UQ, and I've been involved for a few years now. This year I've been on Media Conference, and it is up in Queensland, and one of the things that we do is we go out and we share with people at the beach, in the streets, and we just talk to them and find out more about what they believe, and if the opportunity arises, we share the gospel with them. And so we looked up and we noticed two girls directly behind them, and we're like, yes, these are the girls we need to talk to. And so we walked up to them and we just said, hey, can we talk? And they were like, yeah, sure, like we're not doing anything. And so, we came and we sat next to them and we just started asking them about themselves. And they were in high school and they were best friends and they were just spending the day at the beach. And after that, we started asking them questions about their experiences with Christianity and what they believed. And they both kind of said, God could exist. We have Christian friends. We've gone along to youth every so often. But yeah, it's like we're not Christians. We just kind of, he's there. So I said, have you guys, heard the gospel? Do you guys know what it's about? And they said, yeah, like we go to a Christian school, like we've heard it. But it's really like it's a routine for us. And so from there, we asked, can we share with you what we believe the gospel is? Just 4 points that'll take a few moments. And my partner Annie, she went through and she shared with them the gospel. And, we asked them, we're like, have you ever had the opportunity to actually accept God into your lives? And they're like, no, like we believe in God, but I guess we've never really said we want a relationship with him. Like we've never really asked for him to come into our lives. And so we said, do you believe that the gospel is real? Like, do you believe these 4 points are real? And they're like, yeah, actually we do. But Annie and I were kind of like, this is a little too fast. Like, we really want to make sure they actually understand it. And so we went through every single point of the gospel. And each time we got through a point and explained it in depth, we said, is this something that you believe? Is it something you agree with? And they said yes every single time until it got to the resurrection of Christ. And they had a few differing opinions there, and they're like, oh, maybe he didn't actually rise in his flesh. It was just a spirit. Maybe he was just coming through from another person. And I asked if there was evidence that proved that he actually rose again in his body, would you want to hear it? And they both said, yeah, we'd love to hear that. And so from there, I got to share, I guess, the evidence we have historically for the proof that Jesus' body was resurrected, and it wasn't just his spirit. And after that, they said, okay, yeah, like I think we could believe that. Like we believe that. I think that's right. And we said, that's really cool. And so we said, do you believe that, you need to have a relationship with Jesus and accept him into your life to go to heaven? And they're like, yeah, we do. And so we're like, wow, this is amazing. This is so good. Would you like to actually accept God into your life? You don't have to. You can take time to pray about it and think about it. But is this something that you want? And they both just looked at us and they're like, yeah, this is something we want. And so we went through the prayer and they said it, and they accepted Christ into their lives. And it was just really, really exciting. And I guess we asked, hey, do you have any other questions? Is there anything we can help you with? And one of the girls, Brooke, said, yeah, where do we go from here? Like, how do we tell people? What do we do? And so Annie jumped in and she's like, yeah, the first place to go is to the Bible. We really recommend that if you don't have one, you get one. We can try and get you one, but thankfully they both had them. We said, start in the New Testament, start reading the Gospels, read Matthew maybe, It'll give you a good idea of who Jesus is and what he did for you. We've shared it, but it's great to just get in there and understand it some more. And then we said, community is going to be really important, and we'd love to connect you into that, and tell your Christian friends, tell people you trust, stuff like that. Although they kind of knew about God and stuff like that, they hadn't actually been given that opportunity. And it was through actually prayer and faithfulness of the NYC team that we were able to go and find these girls and actually share with them and give them that opportunity to respond that they hadn't previously had. So it was really beautiful, and I'm really thankful for that opportunity.